Hey everybody, welcome in. Firestorm Shan here. I hope you're doing well. You've reached Phoenix Arc Tarot. Peace. I hope you're doing great. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, nice to see you again. Um, I thought I'd play with this what lies beneath hidden futures oracle cards because we've got a lot of powerful energy going on right now. We've got that big Kazemi going on in the sky with Jupiter and the sun combust each other and so anytime the sun is in alignment with Jupiter like that, they're facing each other, it amplifies the energy of that planet and magnifies it like a gazillion times bigger than what it really is. And Jupiter's the largest planet that there is already. So this could be a really big week for us this week here. It is July the 27th, 2026, last week of July. We're halfway through this year already. Can we believe it? I don't know. I don't know where the time's going. You know, it is the Chinese year of the fire horse, so we knew things were going to be speeding up. Also, we've got Uranus in Gemini right now, another air sign, and so air and fire is all very fast energy. So I'm really feeling that things are going to really change. If you've been looking for change or wanting to make some progress, I think right now is going to be a beneficial time. You'll be highly supported. So let's go ahead and get some messages for those who are watching today. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. If your zodiac sign shows up, I will call you out. Also, be sure to check your big three, your sun, moon, rising, and I recommend you check your Jupiter and your North Node right now if you even feel more inclined. Because the North Node, which is your destiny point, just moved into a new zodiac sign. It moved into Aquarius. So, you know, the powerful energies of the planets are affecting the frequencies of the Earth. So what frequencies are going on right now? Let's go ahead and get some messages for the collective. What lies beneath? I don't really remember much about this deck, so hopefully we get some good stuff. But whatever comes out, we're going to talk about it. This channel here is about change and transformation, healing, and so forth. So, okay, well, shoot. Destroyed, shattered, broken, and fucked up. All right, well, all that broken glass kind of reminds me of like a storm. Like you could be in the path of a storm and something in your life is about to be torn down at this time during this period. Interesting. I don't think that's bad, guys and girls. I know it looks scary, you know, but what if something in your life has needed to change for a very long time and now you suddenly have the willpower to make that choice? It's gonna hurt just for a minute, but you'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'll be all right. All right, we've got investigating coming out. Okay, somebody is watching you, investigating you, or something like that. Someone has their eye on you. Okay, so that's for someone. Oh, we've got the police. Wow. So we have a private investigator and we have a police department coming into the scene. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Alrighty then. What's going on then we need to talk about? We have a betrayal, deceit, backstab, a traitor, and not to be trusted. All right. I do believe that there is a police department under investigation at this time because they are traitors, you know, corrupt cops and things like that. So we could see some real, some things that need to be torn down, like corrupt police officers this week. And that would be something that you would get really messed up over, effed up over, if you were the one being caught. So mind your P's and your Q's because something could be going down here this week in that area. All right, what else is going on this week that we need to be aware of? Watch the news, I'm hearing. It'll be on the news. Knowing that they effed up. They know they effed up. Wow. Okay, so this is sounding like a uncovering a dark secret. We got some fake friends that are going to be getting exposed at this time as well. They're not to be trusted. And they're saying proceed forward with caution. That road is wet, slippery when wet. It does feel more like, keep it between the lines. Just keep it between the lines. Read between the lines. I'm hearing you got to read between the lines here. What else is going on? Watching shit go down and enjoying the gossip. Yeah, pass the popcorn. Like I said, I see this making headline news. And I'm kind of seeing like Detroit, Michigan coming in my mind for some reason. Yeah. I'm also seeing New York, their police department. It is proven by testimonies, at least. I watched a documentary of a girl who came out of a satanic cult, and her father, she said, was the police chief of like the New York Police Department, setting the record straight. Okay, that is interesting. There will be a conversation that's going to be going down, and someone here, you are going to have to set the record straight. But what I was just talking about has probably got to do with that. That's kind of like I watched the documentary. If she's not telling the truth, and but otherwise, why would I feel like she's not? Because she talked about how her father would allow the neighbors to molest her and her sisters, and that they would go into the forest and they'd watch these as sacrifices, animal sacrifices, and them, sexually assaulting children and stuff. And yeah, so there's some shit that's going to go down this week with corruption in people who are in positions of authority, especially those who are service members or service here to serve. They're the FBI is a part of this scene as well, covering things up. But what is done in the darkness will come to the light. So shoot, all right. I don't know why that wanted to come out. But let's just see what happens this week. And okay, that is time stamped at 7:44 for that message, whoever that was for. If that was for you, or you know anything about it, or you hear anything about it, be sure to come back and leave me a comment and tell me what's cooking and what's happening. Yeah, because this is going to be huge. Whatever it is, it's going to be huge with the influence of Jupiter. Jupiter is a beneficial planet and it wants to protect as well. So, all right, I have this Might Hurt deck that we're going to work with today. And then I've got this Oracle deck that showed up yesterday. It's called This Might Help. And apparently these two go together. This is newer, I guess. I never saw it before until recently. So I thought we'd work with these two pairings together. So we're just going to get some messages. What's going on this week? What can we expect this week? Let's see what Tarot shows us. Queen of Wands, Leo's energy. This is Lionsgate energy that's coming in here. August the 12th. No. Lionsgate starts today through August the 8th. Okay, so we're going to need to be very bold and courageous at this time. Lionsgate, yeah, it's a portal time of things coming through. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles at the heart of the reading. This is the Master Builder, Earth energy. What's crossing this? The Knight of Swords. Okay. Sometimes people say this is the angry card because look how dark the colors are, and but it can also just mean, thinking quick. It does look like there's a storm coming in. The trees are blowing pretty good. He's popping a willy to get the heck out of Dodge quick. Okay, motorcycle cops. I don't know. I just heard that because we were talking about police earlier. So whatever they've been building, someone's going to be running away. Runner chaser. Yeah, it looks like they're running away. Okay. What's in the foundation of this reading, please? The Empress and the Ace of Wands. Well, that's very positive energy. You've got Libra and Taurus energy here with the Empress. This is divine feminine, you know, mother, mature woman. And we've got the Ace of Wands, a passionate new fresh start in your foundations. This could very much be for a divine feminine who is getting out of a situation that she's been getting involved in and working with, now taking passionate action to get out of Dodge quickly. Okay. What's in the headspace? Nine of Cups. Typically, this is a good card about a wish fulfillment. It also can mean overindulgence. Well, I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen. What happened in the recent past? Goodness me. 10 of Cups. Happiness and bliss. That's a family card there. You know, having babies and raising kids and all the happy bliss. So this looks lovely. Incoming energies. The High Priestess. Very spiritual energy. Pisces. These are secrets. Knowledgeable, getting some ancient knowledge. Could be visiting a psychic tarot reader like you're here with me now. Libra, Taurus, Pisces. All right. So what's in the situation? What's the situation? I was wondering when this was going to turn. I was wondering when this was going to turn, you guys, because the Oracle cards told us 10 of Swords is a situation. So we go from all this what looks to be good, and I told you there's something angry here. Somebody's betraying and abandoning a work situation. 10 of Swords. That's just, it's in, it's over, it's done, it's complete, cycle's finished. Stabbed in the back. Wow. Somebody here's been stabbed in the back. So they're getting out of Dodge. My goodness. So how are we being seen? How are we being seen? Boy, that card had a lot of energy in it. 3 of Cups. Cancerian energy. We're being seen as it's a celebration. Yes. They finally got those bad guys. Now it's time to celebrate. The investigators busted open the case. Now things have been brought to the surface. There is a reason to celebrate this betrayal, this ending. It's a good ending. It's a positive ending. Something corrupt had to come down. So what is the hope or fear here? 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. It's kind of sad too. It's a reason to celebrate, but then you have to consider all the evil that was done to these 5 people here that had to suffer. Well, there's 3 cups spilt and there's 2 on the ground back there. You know, you think about that. There's 2 cups, which is the soulmate contract, and there's 3 other people. You know, there's going to be some loss with this ending, because it's going to be very shocking, I believe, and heartbreaking, but necessary. What's the potential outcome? And I'm going to say potential outcome, collective, because we have free will. We can change the outcome if we don't like it. It's just what's the most possibility with the current frequency and the energies of right this second. What's that look like? King of Swords. Well, this is air energy, and this is being very diplomatic, but a truth teller. And this can be judges and lawyers as well. Someone of high intelligence, of the higher mind. I'm hearing a politician. I don't know why. Tell me about. It ends with the King of Swords. What about this King of Swords? Because that's a conversation. He's got something to say. So what has he got to say? Eight of Pentacles. He wants to talk about what you're building and what you're working on. See, you have the Three of Pentacles and that you're getting out of a situation that could have ended up. Okay, I feel like what he's saying is, I handled it for you, okay? Because this is Swords energy. I handled this for you. This betrayal. Now, get back to work. Get busy. Start building your dreams. Get back to work. Building, again, what you're supposed to be building. And stay out of those third-party energies. Because this is third-party energies. Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Okay, so it could be also just a work situation where, let's just say you hired a contractor and they bailed on you, and this Empress is put, is it going to take some action? Okay, she's feeling very fired up and she's going to get what she wants, her wish fulfillment. And so with the High Priestess there, she's keeping it very quiet to herself. But it's coming. Somebody's getting whacked, man. Whacked over the head with this Ace of Wands. All right, so here we go. We've got the World card, the Two of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so this is very much has to do with earthly matters again. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The sugar daddy, the stable one, the one who has a glass of wine. This represents Taurus energy with the ram, and Aries energy. He's a good leader. He's all the kings wrapped up in one. Very stable, very solid. But with the Two of Swords, it's like an impasse. And he goes, you know what, we're just gonna, somebody here is gonna pretend like they didn't see a dang thing. They're gonna choose to close their eyes, be in an impasse, make a decision just to close a cycle. And with the King of Pentacles here showing up, this just feels a lot like work. And I'm kind of just seeing it like as a contractor or an attorney or a lawsuit with some sort of HR situation at a work. I don't know, but you guys tell me. Whatever it is, it's like we're wrapping up a cycle here. So interesting. Let's just do this because I want to see how this might help. Deck can benefit us in this reading. How can this might help us? All right. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. This is a reason to celebrate this betrayal. All right, shuffle for the collective. Let's get a couple of cards. Let's just say ask for one because this is a new deck and I'm going to have to read what it means. Well, we got two. We got the Salamander, which is fire energy, and we've got the Weight, which is probably the 10 of Wands. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of Wands. Yeah. So we know what that means. The Salamander, I'm guessing, is probably a court card. I don't know. But it's all fire energy. So let me see. Oh, isn't that cute? Got a picture of that little doggy. That's sweet. All right, let's see where you at. Got to get to the fires. Cups. Here we go. The winged lion. Oh, this is pretty cool. Here we go. The salamander. Oh my gosh, this print is so small. I don't know if I can read it, you guys. Okay, it's so small. I just had to pull it to the side, and all I read was this small here. The salamander lands on a card when your capacity for resilience is necessary. There will be fires, but you can survive them. And that's what we saw in that first picture, destruction. There will be a fire at 10 of Wands. Woof, the weight. Let's see what this one says. Yeah, it's saying that this will land on the cards that of the burden that you need to let go. So they're the 10 of Wands. They're saying, can you let go of a burden? Can you let go of the weight? Can you lighten your load a little bit? Okay. Can you ask for help to put something down? Do you need help putting something down? So whatever that is for you this week, you're going to need strength to do this. It's not going to be easy, folks. All right, I think I'll end it there. Thank you for joining me, and I really appreciate you all being here. And if you do like the content that I share, please feel free to like the videos, leave me comments, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, if you'd like to book a personal reading, my website's in the description box below, and I'll be back in a little while. Bye now.